Good morning, everyone. Here we are on day 2 of the challenge, and it's 20 seconds again, so I think we'll be able to manage that. Again, let me just kind of organize the camera. I don't have any overhead lighting in my living room, so it makes it a little hard to light this. So, yeah, so welcome back. Yay for consistency. And I just wanted to had a quote yesterday, so I was thinking about what a quote would be for today. And the other quote that came to mind is, you will remain the same until the pain of remaining the same is greater than the pain of change. And that's another thing that has gone through my head over the last 20 years or so. It's just kind of this thing that reminds me. And I also call that shit in your nest syndrome, meaning that you have to make where you are uncomfortable, and that forces you to make change. And I like to believe that there's a gentler way, but often pain is the thing that motivates us. So you will remain the same until the pain of remaining the same is greater than the pain of change. And, so many people are afraid of change. And I think about whenever I've wanted to change jobs. And so I'm not happy in the job I'm at, but I have this thought in my head that the place I go is going to be worse. And so I think of that as the pain of change. So the pain, you just can't be where you are anymore. And I think, if you need something to motivate you, that's a good one. So just something to keep in mind. I think especially as you kind of develop new habits and bring new things into your life. So again, I just want to go over the form. Make sure that you have good form when you do this. So, your elbows are underneath your shoulders. You're lifting through the mid-back. You're pressing into your forearms. Your head is straight. If you're up on your toes, your quads are engaged. You do want to tuck your pelvis under just a little bit. You don't want to be up like this. You don't want to be down like this. You just kind of want to be in a straight line. All right, let me get the timer ready. Oopsie. This timer's, that phone's dead. Okay, so let me get this one. All right, let's see here. Oh, my old iGadgets are, the batteries don't last that long. Okay, so go to the timer, and here we go. All right, so today's 20 seconds. I definitely felt it right here when we were doing it yesterday, and that's absolutely where I want to be doing strength. And remember, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can do it up on your arms. You can do it with your knees down. Just make sure, you engage your abs. Your shoulders are engaged. You're kind of pulling your shoulder. You're not really squeezing them in. Not that you can see me. You're not squeezing them in like this. You're just kind of engaging them. And yeah, and be mindful of your own body. You know what you can do. If anything doesn't feel right, stop and remember to breathe. All right, so we ready? Here we go, 20 seconds. Make sure your head is not dropped or lifted. You're not really clenching your butt, you're squeezing it that much. You're getting that strength from your core and from engaging your quads. All right. That was actually longer than 20 seconds, but that was good. Okay. All right, so tomorrow is 30 seconds, and we will be back then. So again, I wanted to remind you of my 7-day Reclaim Your Energy Challenge. It's just about incorporating healthy habits into your week and seeing how small changes that you can make on a day-to-day basis really do lead to noticeable change. So again, I'll put the link to that if you want to try it. I break it down into, you know, habits around eating, adding good foods, eliminating bad foods, breathing, which I equate to stress relief, so gentle yoga, or you know, doing small meditations, finding, you know, not letting your brain get caught up in negative thought patterns, focusing on what you want, and, you know, just easy meditation, and then movement. So to me, the plank challenge is my, you know, it's not my only movement for the day, but when I think about trying to incorporate a habit that you know, isn't an hour at the gym, that's this. So, and what you do is you take an assessment at the beginning of the week and assess how you feel in certain areas. You do the challenge every day, and then you take the assessment at the end of the week to see if there were any improvements. So I'll put that in the link below. And thanks so much for playing this game with me. I can't wait to see what 4 minutes in a plank feels like. All right, check in below that you completed the challenge, and questions, comments, feel free to add those as well. All right, take care. I'll see you soon.